Not wet. Don't wet them.
Oh, water bed.
No! We're walking around our new house that's being built.
This is where the counters are gonna be.
Good morning, welcome to the vlog. Y'all are getting the like pre-made up, cleaned up room version, which is fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little update. Katie Browman here with your eyebrow reports. Katie Browman is here with another update. Today is day 6 after microblading, and I was expecting my eyebrows to have peeled or start peeling a little bit sooner. I think everybody's are different, but I'm just gonna zoom in and give y'all the update. This is kind of gross if you're like not into this kind of thing. You can see that they're like starting, like a piece is missing right there, which makes me kind of nervous. I'm like, it's gonna come back, right? That's what they're supposed to do. They're starting to get a little bit flaky. You can kind of see like at the end right here, and then there's like a little flake right there. So true, they're like, it's so hard not to pick at them, but you cannot pick the flaky stuff off. Like, don't pick it off at all. You just have to leave it and let it flake off. She was like, even if you get one little tiny piece that's like sticking out and it seems like it's totally detached and you think, oh, I'll just like pull this off. Okay, sorry, I interrupted myself. Cullen and I drew our tattoos on each other the other night so we could get an idea of what they're gonna look like. Squirrel moment right now. If you missed that video, go back and watch yesterday's video and see what I'm talking about. We're getting tattoos, and so we're just kind of like practicing our placement and stuff. We don't wanna show them yet or show like what we're getting yet. So anyways, even if you get like one tiny little flake and it looks like it's not even attached or like it's just hanging on by like a little piece of regular eyebrow or something, don't even pull it off. You're gonna want to because it's gonna be hanging there and you're like, oh, can I just get this off? I totally don't get how this process works. But if there's any pigment that's attached to that flake, then it will pull it out and it won't stay in your skin or something like that. I'm so confused about how this works. But apparently they're not supposed to scab super crazy or like get super crazy. I did just put Aquaphor on these a little while ago, so they're still a little like shinier than usual. I should probably actually dab some of that off because she said if there's still any Aquaphor on there to like get a wet, not wet, don't wet them. Dry paper towel, a clean paper towel, and like dab off the extra Aquaphor. I talked more about the Aquaphor and all that in the video a couple times ago when I was showing y'all for the first time. The general update at this point is that they don't hurt anymore, like at all. I think today's the first day that like, well, actually when I do this, I can kind of feel it. I feel it, it doesn't hurt. The first couple days was more like they would hurt if you move them, so it's not like you're sitting there in pain. I actually asked her while she was doing it, I was like, can I take some ibuprofen or something after this? She was like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine, because I expected to be like in pain, throbbing, you know? It did hurt when I moved them, like raised them. It just felt a little, almost like pulling, which made me a little nervous, and then like a little stinging feeling. But if you're just sitting there, I could not feel them, it was not painful at all afterwards. What I had read on the sheet was that you can have like bruising and swelling and all that, which I did have a little swelling. Never had any bruising. I do feel like, I don't know, Gain said last night, and I'm with her on this, we were sitting there talking and out of the blue, she was like, I think your eyebrows have gotten a little bit lighter, or maybe I've just gotten used to them. I was thinking kind of the same thing. I was like, I don't know if they're actually like getting lighter as I guess it's a scab. I don't know, it's like healed skin. They're still dark. They're still really dark to me, but they seem like just a tad lighter, and I think that's part of the healing process. I know it's part of the healing process, but I'm like trying to decide whether I've just gotten used to them or whether they're actually a little bit lighter. Either way, I think they look good. I do think that this one probably when we touch up will need like a little bit or something, but otherwise I think they look great. And honestly, if they just stayed this shape and everything, I would be perfectly happy with them. If you leave me any questions, some of the stuff I'm saying is repetitive. If you leave me any questions, not wet, don't wet them, not wet, don't wet them. But I wanted to give y'all like a full range of going through all of this and try to cover stuff that I wanted to know before I did it, or even things that I didn't know and wish I had known. A lot of y'all have said you've considered doing it or like want to do it. One of my biggest pieces of advice would be to find somebody that you like their work. Like, don't just go by your friend who has hers looking perfect and it's great. Possibly don't even look at the other work the person's done, and maybe that happens to be the one they just did really good on. This girl that I found, I actually found her through like a local mom's Facebook page. So I went and looked at all her work on Instagram, and she has a social media page. Not that somebody without a social media page would not do good work, but I feel like you kind of get an idea of like how currently they're posting things, like how frequently they're posting that they've done. I don't know. I feel like I could just get a good idea of it, and I was able to see different things she did, and I could see that some of them she did like way more dramatic than I would like, because that's what the people wanted. I found that there were a lot that were like really natural looking and what I would want my eyebrows to look like. Anyways, I would just say to look really carefully into it, because I have seen some bad jobs done before, and it's definitely something you want to be careful with. Like it lasts for 12 to 18 months, supposedly. Some people longer than that. Somebody even said I think they got theirs done like 4 years ago. Otherwise, it's going great, and it is going to be so hard to resist the urge not to pick at these suckers. At least I can't see them unless I look in the mirror. If I were to be seeing them, I'd be like, oh, I want to scratch that little piece off right there. This is exactly what
we're looking for. Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen any like this yet in this neighborhood.
Look at this. Like, okay, so we're on our lunch break and we're just kind of walking around.
We're walking around our new house that's being built, and we're just, whoa, shoot.
Watch out now.
Wait, what is that?
What is that? Oh, is it gonna be a
column?
Column? No. Look at this kitchen though. It's so open. I wonder how the pantry is. This is where the counters are gonna be. This is where the fridge is. Oh, look, they've got a little dining nook over there. I like that too, separated. Oh, look at the cabinets built in.
So that's similar size, I think, to ours that we have now.
But it's wood.
It's
and
wood.
There's an outlet. What is the square footage of this?
I think it was like 22.
Just a little bit bigger. Probably with this added, and it's all one level. Look at the.
Exactly what it is.
Oh, like look, a little dining room. I just love all the windows. The
full windows to the backyard is a major must for my.
And it's like a recessed. Oh look, what is that? Are they gonna put like a little mini fridge out there?
Oh, it's like a gas grill hookup.
Oh.
I don't know. There's a.
Well, there's a hot and cold though.
Oh, what nice one closet right there.
So we literally just walked up in here.
The bathroom is
oh my
so
gosh.
pretty.
This is the master. Recessed. Look at the recessed ceiling.
Watch out now.
There's some workers working, and we just are searching.
Look at the bathroom. That's so pretty.
Wait, so that's the toilet?
No, the toilet room is probably like right there.
What's that then? Oh, that's the shower. Oh, that's where the bathtub will be, in front of that wall. And look at the shower, double, like walk in deep, and then, oh, so pretty. Oh, the closets.
This is really small.
Look at the closets with the built-in shelves.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
And it's just one closet, so we'd share.
Is that the toilet?
Yeah. Yeah. I like this. This is changing my mind about some things.
Yeah, for sure.
Got the updated AC. Digital, there's a room. And then here's a room. This is literally the same amount of rooms as ours.
The rooms are fairly small, but that's okay.
Is it a Jack and Jill? It's a Jack and Jill.
Wait, this the toilet?
And this is a sink, so two separate sinks.
Okay.
That's nice.
So this is a Jack and Jill.
Yeah, but it's like separated.
So they share a bathroom. But again, here's my issue is you have a big window for one kid and a small window for the other. It's bigger than what he has now. It's in a better place, I think. See?
Yeah. Still though.
It's small, but it's not like terrible.
Separate closets, bigger closets too.
Much nicer. Oh, they can play in there. They fit in there. They can play in there.
Yes. Oh! Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
You guys did something nervous.
Chicken, pork, beef.
Oh dang, he's getting a knife sharpened for this meal.
Ooh, I feel like a chef.
You literally are. I am so excited. We paused our Green Chef while we were out of town at the beach, and we just got our new one in, and I'm so excited to have a good, fabulous, chef-curated recipe meal ready to go by Chef Cullen over here, who has literally turned himself into a chef.
Thanks to Green Chef.
Thanks to Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. If you're not familiar with Green Chef, I don't know where you have been. Maybe you're new to our videos. Maybe you're new to the internet, but Green Chef Chef is a USDA certified organic company, and they offer a variety of meal kit options to support your lifestyle. They have vegan, plant-based, keto, paleo, all kinds of amazing options. I think it's wonderful to be able to have recipes that are different from just the usual rut and routine that I get caught up in, and able to have it like delivered so you don't have to buy all these ingredients. They're all individually packaged, just the amount that you need. One thing that I really enjoy, and we actually both get excited to do, is when it's time to pick the recipes for the week. They have 9 different recipes for each week that you can choose from. You can go on their website and look at like what's available for this week. Okay, I want this one and this one. If you forget, they will just send you the ones that they prefer, which is fine. I've never had a problem with that. It's just nice to be able to pick.
It feels like you're going somewhere fancy in the comfort of your own home. Not to mention it's delivered to your door. Sorry.
Slinging that knife around. My eyebrows are already like, they don't need to be cut anymore.
Does this satisfy anybody else? It's almost like a chalkboard. Like when you hear the teacher writing on the chalkboard, every time I'm cooking dinner, I'm like, ooh, I want to just, just the sound, you know?
That may be some pent-up aggression that you're holding inside. But no, I do like that sound. To me, that sound means Cullen's about to cook something really good.
Really good.
If y'all are interested in trying out Green Chef, you can get $90 off using our code across your first 4 boxes. Go to greenchef.us/90 Cullen and Katie, and you can enter code 90 Cullen and Katie there. Also, we would love for y'all to try it. Everybody that we have heard from has really enjoyed it, and we obviously really enjoy it too. I've said this before, but they are sponsoring this video, but we do have our own personal subscription to Green Chef, and so we get our meals delivered from them even when it is not a sponsored video. Check them out, greenchef.us/90 Cullen and Katie, and you can use our code 90 Cullen and Katie.
And the best part is this drizzle. Down here in the South, we call it the comeback sauce, but over there they call it sriracha lime aioli. They even give you little sesame seeds and everything.
Oh my gosh, I've missed this so much. This looks freaking delicious. Give me some.
How is it? How is it?
Holy, it's so different every time.
Every time.
I can't even make it up. This is really good. We've never had one like this at all.
No, we have not.
What was this one called?
Chili beef and veggie stir fry.
Oh yeah.
With that sriracha lime aioli.
Woo! Party.
You missing out.
The time has finally come. The kids got home from school, and it has been raining a bunch lately, and it finally is gonna be a few days without rain, so water blobs coming out. Y'all remember we got this at Sam's Club last week. We did a big haul, and we had one of these for the past, how many years? Gaines was almost 2.
It was a random find
so
one
like
year, and then
4 years.
It's been like a tradition now.
Yes, and it is so dang fun. And they make them now with this little sprinkler that's gonna shoot water on the kids. You ready? They have been like begging every single day.
It's the play-by-play. He opened the box. He got the tarp out.
What point in the process are we now, bud?
Water blob.
Water blob almost. We gotta get it filled up.
Yeah, hop off.
Here we go.
Oh shit! The bottoms with the top.
Oh.
These bottoms were in the opposite bin as this one.
OMG. I'm so glad you found them. Is it possible that they turn into teenagers by the time they're like 6? She just came out here to let us know what we needed to do about her bathing suits and then went back in. I'll tell her when she comes back out, she can start putting them up herself.
The water blob is an ocean.
So you screw it in right here?
You don't even screw it in, really. You just, I'm wedging it in there so I don't have to hold it.
Stick it in the hole.
And then once this is all filled up, this is what you screw in for the sprinklers.
I see. So you can do it without the sprinklers, which is actually my preferred method because they don't get soaking wet, but it's really hot outside, so. Yeah, buddy, you remember that last year?
And last year, we used hot water, but we're not going to do that this year.
Oh yeah, well it was cold. It's hot right now. We totally did. I forgot about that. It was also in the shade too. We had it on the porch last year. This year, there's not really an option. This is the porch. So.
Sure, the hose too.
Oh, here we go.
Should have done it widthways.
Gonna stop it now and switch it before it gets too full. Okay, we turned it around because we figured the weight, this slopes like just a tiny bit. We don't want the weight to all be on one end.
Flat surface.
Yes, we had a very flat surface. Every other place we put it on a porch, which I would recommend.
We might bust this.
Got it? Whoop.
Mommy, are y'all gonna get on?
We like to come out and lay on it after y'all go to bed.
Oh, water bed.
No.
Daddy and I are gonna sleep out here tonight.
No.
Why?
I'm gonna get my tan.
Don't get
Do
on
it.
there, Daddy.
Oh shoot, I gotta cover up my eyebrows.
You got it.
Oh my gosh, it's finally done. We've only been asked 17,000 times. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo, how's it feel?
Hey, watch out, I'm gonna slip inside.
It's not wet yet. Hold on.
It's not why it'll hurt. Let me try. Can you slip inside? Ow! I can do a tummy flop. It hurts.
How's it feel just to lay on it and just lay?
I'm going to look inside. Is this how it would feel if you laid on a boat like just Bobby?
I don't know Bobby, but yeah, I think so.
How do you turn on the sprinklers?
You gotta plug the hose into them.
2021.
Yeah,
show him I can stay up there.
That's cool.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First it was the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says chirp, not a camera phone. Told you I'ma keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy
Not
Amazon.
wet. Don't wet them.